Good day, everybody. I'm sharing divine guidance with you today. Please use your discernment to know if this is for you or not. This is a collective reading, therefore it's for entertainment purposes only. If you'd like a personal, please go to the website betweenbothworlds.com. All right, let's take a deep breath in. Connecting with the higher selves, allowing the guidance in, and we ask you to stand in trust, faith, and knowingness that you are divinely protected and loved by Archangel Michael and your ancestors, and these messages are for your highest and greatest good, and so it is. All right, so I had asked before I got on, what are we talking about here? What's the advice? And so the deck I'm using is the Angels and Ancestors. Bottom of the deck energy is Shaylin Master. And this is really talking about being graceful in movement and action. All right, and so oftentimes, we're having to do things in kind of behind the scenes, right? So it's like slow and steady wins the race, okay? Breathe and flow and take a gentler approach to things. Like not everything needs to be a fight. So there's that. And then the first one out that I got was the Peacekeeper. Okay, so not only does it not only have to be a fight, but you don't always have to be right in someone else's point of view, okay? Including your own. Like some things are just worth like moving on from, okay? And then we have the Hermit. So this is really asking for you to go within and retreat and connect, meditate, do things to kind of recharge your energy. And then I have, there was something I wanted to point out here. Hang on a second. And then I have Mirror Guardian. And so what that tells me is like, again, more time to reflect. So the Hermit is saying, take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Okay, so many of us are in this like, phase of reflection. Benefiting from the information that will be coming directly from your heart space. So you're going to be receiving information that's going to help provide direction, okay? And then we have the Mirror Guardian. So let's see what that says. I don't normally read these, but I'm being called to. Mirror Guardian, where are you? Heart Guardian. Magic Guardian, Mirror Guardian. Take some time to reflect on your strengths and challenges and how far you've come. Recognize your gifts. Okay, so this is again like this is like you reflecting on the past, okay, and how you move through certain difficult situations and how you allowed. It's almost like there's this energy of let them, okay, and so they want you to remember like the different steps that you took, right, to kind of choose peace, okay, for yourself first and foremost. And then they want you to retreat and recharge and kind of do that reflection because you're being guided in a different direction. And they want you to hear them clearly, okay? So whatever you need to do to eliminate any distractions is what your spiritual team is asking for you to do at this time. They also want you to kind of do like a life review of this past cycle that you've closed out, okay? There is a lot there that happened, that you learned, that you grew from, as well as what you healed from. And so they kind of want you to kind of be in the space of gratitude for all of that, as well as if there's any notes to take with you into the next cycle, okay? So doing this in a space that is free of distraction is what you're being asked to do. And then also being graceful as you move forward, right? Is there anything else here we'd like to share? Yes. Okay. I'm going to put this out because that was helpful. Thank you. Okay, we have Spirit Fox. So this is letting you know that like your abilities are changing. Okay, so so they want you to trust your talents during changing times. And then we have the Arrow. Okay, so this is representing like there is direction that they're trying to work with you on. Okay, there's a new direction that you're going to be taking. And I'm getting like this is porting north, so this is like a north node energy. Surround yourself with protective energy. Okay, during these changing times. And then we have Lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. So this would be talking about your abundance coming in. The energy you put out, you're receiving. I feel like you've planted a lot of seeds. Apples are really significant here. And again, like this is like fall time when you go like apple picking, right? And you harvest. This is like you're about to harvest, okay? You may have seen foxes. Foxes may be relevant to you. I do have Heart Guardian as well. So this is really talking about love and let yourself be loved. So for some of you, you know, this was a self-love journey that you went on, self-love healing journey. And I feel like there's a lot to kind of reflect on, right? And what else do we have? Keep going. All right. Medicine Guardian. This is talking about being open to the healing information. So that could be like Archangel Raphael. Okay, as well. I have someone is a seer. I have someone that is being asked to embrace the energy of peace, more peace. So some of you are meant to anchor in peace here, okay? You are someone who brings peace to the collective in some way, shape, or form. Many of you could have the abilities of seeing, clairvoyance, seeing beyond the current situation as well. This is you seeing things from a higher perspective, working with your higher self. Let's look at the Medicine Guardian and the Heart Guardian for a second. Okay, Heart Guardian says, welcome with open arms, opportunities to give and receive love. So yeah, you operate from your heart chakra, okay? Let's do the Medicine Guardian, let's see. Magic Guardian, ooh, I don't think I wrote on that one. Listen to what is coming up within you and what is being shared with you by trustworthy others in your life. Pay attention to healing information. So for some of you, this is specific, okay? You'll know if it's for you. All right, one more, guys. The Moon, take note of intuitive messages. Yeah, especially if you are like picking up things in your dreams, your visions, if you're astral traveling, if you are busy in the ether, there are messages there for you. They're like breadcrumbs and they want you to trust and thrive. So this is kind of like the outcome. It's like anything that you're receiving, that you're being guided to, anything that you're picking up is so that they can build trust, okay, your relationship with your higher self and your spiritual team with trust as well as thriving. This also could be like a spirit animal when it comes to like the deer. They really want you to stay rooted and grounded, specifically as like there's so much going on here in our reality. Let's look at these arrows for a second. Where are the arrows? I love this book. This is a Hay House production. Oh, there's the stag. Let's read what the stag says. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. Okay, that's badass. Let's look at the broken. I want to find the broken arrow. Oh wait, there's the moon. Let's see what the moon says. Use your intuition, practice discernment, see through illusions and blockages. That's what the moon says. Let's see, broken arrow. Here's an arrow. Here's the arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection, okay? Especially during these changing times, okay? And then let's look at the broken arrow. Where's the broken arrow? There we go. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. So this is like getting out of defense mode. Okay, that is awesome. I thought I'd like pull from a past life deck. Let's get some messages for the collective and what most resonates and picks up the collective's energy when it comes to past lives. Thank you. Karmic relationships. Peacekeeper. Okay, and then I also have health. So this is, I'm picking up like you have access to a lot of healing information. This is something that you were in a past life, was a healer. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. What else? Okay, galactic energy. Wow. So this is like you being able to connect to the ethers, you being able to like this is like soul star energy, okay? Having access to the stars, knowing that you are on Earth but not of it. Some of you might have dealt with abandonment. Maybe that's something that you're healing from when it comes to like taking time to reflect. You could be reflecting from either being orphaned or feeling like you weren't enough, or some sort of abandonment wounds that you're healing in this lifetime. There is forgiveness here that's needed. You're in the process of forgiveness. 2 white doves are significant, so that means the Holy Spirit. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. All right, and then we have Celtic. So some of you could be from this area. Some of you may have some roots, some ancestors that represent that area, right? I know I do. So some of you might have some of that. Celtic cross, that's a cross of protection. What else do we have in common in the collective that we all share with one another? Ooh, all right, that's spicy. Native American background, and then it landed on the arrow. So surround yourself with protective energy. Call in your tribe. Okay, so that's for some of you. What else does the collective have in common? Oh, just an announcement. Today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is our circle. Reminder. I'll send out a Zoom reminder, but if you haven't signed up for the circle, it's free, it's fun, it's a bunch of people supporting each other, and I do some free readings and connecting and, you know, help you guys out. I feel like you could be moving on to somewhere else when it comes to what your future holds. I feel like you have traveled quite far and wide. You also could have some sort of connection to the railroad, or maybe it was a mode of travel. Maybe this was something that your ancestors did as far as like immigrating into this country. I feel like there was a lot of wars and battles as well. Maybe you have ancestors that fought in wars. I know I do. So what's the transportation significance? Let's see. What else do we have? Ships. Yeah, we have transportation and ships. So some of you might be traveling cross country or across waters, okay? Some of you may have immigrated, like your ancestors immigrated, or maybe you yourself has immigrated between countries, between waters. You could have worked on a ship. You could have like some sort of like travel is really important here. And then I have communal living. So some of you so far long ago were living among each other in a communal fashion. Again, like working with one another to live together in unity. That's kind of like, again, resurfacing here. Like, it's almost like going back to the way we used to do things, right? Is that communal living, like living with one another, not against one another. There's that theme. Or that's a download I just picked up. I don't know. All right. So you might feel called to kind of live amongst other people that are not your family, or maybe you live in a multi-generational family situation. There's also that. I have Egypt. Okay, so many of you have ties to Egypt or ancient civilizations themselves. And then there is some sort of vow that you made that you might be fulfilling in this lifetime. And it has something maybe to do with a spouse. And then I have angels, high priest, or priestess energy. So this is really strongly resonating for me. I feel like this is something that, you know, the galactic and angels and the high priest and priestess, like many of us are reincarnated, okay, in this lifetime. I don't know if reincarnated is the right word, but let's say volunteered to be here, because there is learnings, practices, things like that that we took from our past lives that we're meant to create in this lifetime, okay? And we're supposed to help the collective. We're supposed to help humanity with all of this. And a lot of it has to do with some, like, you know, working on our healing, working on, you know, healing and having peace from the karmic relationships that we've experienced, even like the ones that came before us, our ancestors, and healing that lineage. All right. Some of us are going to have to move in order to kind of like anchor in this energy. So I am getting like there is some sort of like higher calling here when it comes to many of us in the collective here. Many of you are being initiated or have been initiated. Many of you are experiencing an increase in your spiritual gifts, your connection. And so know that like there was a vow, like there was a promise that you made that you would come here to be in this energy, okay? To kind of tap into this wisdom and knowledge and apply it in the now for the sake of unity and unity consciousness. And then there might be someone, for some of you, that you're meant to work with in some way, shape, or form. Okay? That's it with this deck for now. Okay. I place the cards where I'm intuitively putting them, okay? Just so you know. Like, some of these are specific to, they're almost like clarifying some of this. Just so you know. Yeah. Then I have the high priest and priestess and the galactic. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's where you want things. Okay. All right. What can we ask? Let's see. Let's see how this applies today. Okay. All of this beautiful wisdom and knowledge that we all collectively share and can provide one another. And having access to that and using it for the greater good is amazing. Okay. So let's see how we can apply this now. Thank you, Spirit. You have death. Letting the past go. Letting things that no longer serve us go. Accepting the inevitable and moving forward with grace. Okay, because this is the peacekeeper. Letting go of the need to be right. Wow, okay. Okay, so again, I feel like many of us were called to do that when it comes to a karmic relationship. Many of us had to choose ourselves in that situation, and it wasn't about being right. What it was about was like forgiving ourselves for accepting less than what we deserved and working on healing ourselves. Okay, because there was a lot of pain here. All right. And it, you know, it brought on a major ending. And sometimes these endings, like, we've been dealing with them for so long. Like, some of these even came in from past lives for us to heal in this lifetime. Okay, so understanding that and giving yourself the grace that that requires. Yeah, and then we have the Tower. I'm running out of space over here. Excuse me, angels. The Tower is clarifying the High Priest, Priestess, Galactic, and Hermit. Yeah, like this ending, I mean, it pretty much crashed down everything that you had going on in your reality, okay? And it was for your highest and greatest good. It was for initiation, okay? Because you're meant to be in a specific position. You have a destiny here that you're meant to follow. It's something that you promised that you would do here. It's some sort of like contract. Many of you are like high priest and priestesses, right? And you've been initiated. I feel like this, you know, it's like everything that like you knew about your 3D reality came crashing down because now you're like questioning everything and you're like, holy shit, none of this is truth. I've been bamboozled this whole time, and everything I've learned in school and in society has been nothing but false. And, you know, it kind of caused you to like reevaluate things, and that is what a Tower does. A Tower comes in and just kind of like is a cause for change. It's like a disruption of what you normally do, who you do it with, all of that. And then it's like a rude awakening, right? And it's kind of like, it's like drastic endings, right? So that something more aligned can be in place for you. Yeah, I feel like the Eight of Cups. This is you, again, after the death and the Tower. And then we have the Orphan and take time to reflect. Like, you absolutely went on a soul-searching journey, okay? Whatever you knew up until this point was not emotionally fulfilling. And you went within for that guidance. You went within for that light, and you followed that light. And you knew and trusted that, like, you would be led to where you are meant to be, and you had faith. And it's time for you to reflect on this because it was a difficult choice to make, okay? And yeah, you definitely did this alone. Like, this is Orphan energies. This is like you went on this journey by yourself, for yourself, and you didn't look back, right? And there's like a bunch of like doves here. I think they're doves. We're gonna call them doves. But you listen to the guidance because birds are messengers. So you heard the messages and you took action. It's like you woke up, and then there's the devil. All right, you woke up to the toxicity that you were surrounded by, like the chains that you were bound by. You finally broke these chains and freed yourself, and you're being asked to really have a lot of forgiveness for yourself because you did the best you could in the situation that you were in. And this was, you know, like you're no longer that person. So it's kind of like looking back at the past with forgiveness, kindness, and grace, okay? As you move forward, okay, towards action, they want you to, like, you did the best you could with what you had. Like, now you know better, right? And so, again, Wheel of Fortune is like at the end of a karmic cycle is what this row is talking about, okay? I feel like you learned the lessons that you were meant to learn, okay? All right, so now I can put these back here. All right. Five of Cups. This could be you missing family. Maybe maybe feeling like everything's so crazy in the world right now. You know, and maybe you're like, what I've gone through, you know, it's like no matter what I've put energy into, it didn't seem to kind of work out in my favor. So, you know, again, trusting your talent in changing times is kind of like, okay, well, how do we get out of this energy and not worry about everything that's going on, right? And letting our emotions get the best of us. Okay, so I feel like there's some of that. like not staying too much in the emotions. It's like you got to feel it to heal it, but you don't want to like stay there too much. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We do have the Nine of Swords. I feel like you pick up on other people's energy. I feel like you know, there's a lot that probably gets projected at you just for you being in your light, just for you closing a karmic cycle, just for you like waking up. You are going to be picking up a lot of energy. And so the Nine of Swords is really saying like, they don't want you to worry. They don't want you to stress. They don't want you to have anxiety or fear. They want you to surround yourself with protective energy, okay, is what they want you to do. Just know that you are protected and safe, okay? You could be like, you know, concerned about what's going to happen next, so you're hyper focused. There is something that you are going to you're going to be called to go and do something different. It has something to do with like a collaboration. You're going to be working with others while you do this. I feel like this is as a result of like the energy you've put in, like the seeds you've planted have grown, and it's time to harvest. And I feel like something's going to show up in the material realm that is going to be proof of this. So don't worry. They're like, release any worries and concerns. What is meant for you is coming in for you, is what I'm getting. I'm also seeing the ships, like the ships are coming in, okay? Your ships are coming in. Yeah, and then I have the World card. All right, so this is really talking about like success. Like success is on its way to you, is what this is getting. So love and let yourself be loved. Through this process, you've gained a higher level of expertise. Knight of Wands. Okay. I have health and I have medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. So some of you could be healers, okay, in some way, shape, or form. I have the Knight of Wands, which is someone who's feeling like following a passion. Knights tend to mean like taking action towards something, or this could be someone who wants to take action towards you. And then I have health, right? And then I have medicine guardian. Okay, so you might be somebody whose purpose, right, with the wands is to share some sort of healing energy. Okay, this is something you might be doing on a collaborative or collective manner, teamwork, right? This is working with others. Communal living. We have broken arrow, communal living, embracing energy of peace. So yeah, like Nine of Pentacles is someone who's stable, secure, abundant, appreciates all that she has, is surrounded by beauty and grace and abundance in whatever way that is. Nines represent, you know, kind of a closing of a chapter. So this is pretty much, oh good, someone just signed up for the circle, yay. So yeah, this is really about like just embracing all that you currently have and having this energy of gratefulness, gratitude. I'm also getting like you are somebody who's abundant in their own right and has the ability to share this with others, okay? And this is you embracing the energy of peace. I feel like you bring peace to those that you come in contact with, okay? That's what I'm getting with that. Okay, just trying to keep things in perspective here. So I can see. Yeah. I feel like, you know, you certainly are healing from an abandonment wound. And this is what I'm getting, is that it's from like a past life. So if you've closed out a cycle regarding that, maybe, you know, this karmic relationship or partnership that you were in, whether it was friends, coworkers, family, someone you were in a loving relationship with, just know that that was for the purpose of you to heal from your past life trauma. Okay? It served its purpose. Okay? So It's now time to move on to the next purpose of your life, okay? I feel like you also have a lot of like life experiences that you possibly could share with others for their growth and development. Like, I do have the sunflowers here, so this really, there's so many seeds in a sunflower. Like, you just plant seeds everywhere you go, all right? And I feel like every seed you plant grows to some extent, right? You are surrounded by all these seeds, and it's like you have all these seeds to just like continue to share. So this is like you also being like in the limelight, being able to share. So many of you, like, you have this amazing energy, and people are intimidated by your energy. I just want to say that. So you know, I feel like you're meant to stand in your light regardless of how it affects other people. Okay? And some of you might be moved out of your current location so that you can be around more like-minded souls, like in a community, or maybe you're being asked to join a community or be part of one. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups, Egypt, in the Seer. Alexa, turn it down, please. Queen of Cups, Egypt, and the Seer. So this is seeing beyond the current situation. I mean, the Queen of Cups is someone who has like deep-rooted feelings, emotions, very empathic, able to hold space for other people. Again, more like limelight energy. I am getting, this is like being kind of like a free spirit too. Very like pure with the white, right? With the white outfit. And very grounded too, right? She's in the sand, barefoot, mind you. Kind of reminds me of like she's standing in the same sand as Egypt, okay? So that's pretty awesome. I feel like you have the ability to, some of you may have the ability to like astral travel, remote view even. You have a lot of strong clairvoyance energy here. This is someone who's very spiritually gifted here. So this may apply to some of you. I'm getting like very deep, strong intuition, okay? A lot of deep, like sensing, knowing, like all the clairs. Okay, I feel like all the clairs are here. There is like a new beginning, some sort of like new outlook on life that was gained through this process. Let's get more information about the spouse, the vows. Take note of intuitive messages. Chariot. Yeah, this is coming in, right? I was like, your ships are about coming in. Okay, so the Chariot is saying like this person's coming in and they're coming in fast, okay? I feel like there's some sort of promise here that the two of you have made. The horses are representing like masculine and feminine energies in union with one another, and this is a specific like quest, journey, mission, if you will. And this is something that is divinely supported and recognized with the Chariot. I feel like this is like overcoming the challenges. This is like perseverance. I feel like this is like having strong determination and drive too. So someone is very much like coming towards you, okay? Can we get more on this section here? It's almost like when you're not paying attention is when it's going to arrive with the Four of Cups. You're going to be like doing your own thing, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, here you go. Here's this beautiful gift. Also, it could be like if you've like journaled and manifested, right? And just kind of like, maybe it was something you did a while ago and, you know, you're just like, oh, I manifested this. I feel like there's some sort of blessing on its way to you, okay? Five of Pentacles. What's this Five of Pentacles showing up? Over the Nine of Pentacles, mind you. Eight of Wands. Someone is feeling abandoned, rejected, and out in the cold as a result of the energy they sent your way, and they are having to repeat a karmic cycle. because you are moving on to a new one. Okay, look at this. All right, I don't know if I can hold up all 3 cards, but let's see. Check it out. See? They are receiving what they have put out, right? 8 of Wands means fast movement. It means energy. It means action. Okay, so whatever action they took towards you, here's the Wheel of Fortune. So that's like representing karma, lessons, things playing out. You reap what you sow energy is coming back to this person. Okay, it's almost like they're going to be left out in the cold as a result of the action that they took against you in this past karmic cycle, because they left you out in the cold. Okay, because we do have the 8 of Cups here, we do have the Orphan here, and we do have take time to reflect. Okay, so I feel like you did take time to reflect. You did do the work that was needed to transmute this energy, and I feel like this, you know, is as a result of actions taken by this energy here that I'm picking up on. Okay, so there's that, which could have put you in the 4 of Cups energy. So there's that. Okay, anything else you want to share? Yes, okay. High Priestess, High Priest, okay, clarifying, you know, what the outcome of this truly was. And it was that initiation. It was for you to be trained. So all the energy that they sent your way was used to teach you something, okay? So it helped you connect with your higher self. When I see the High Priestess, this is calling for me to mention, like, now you work with your higher self, okay? And the lessons learned here were for your highest and greatest good, okay? So that's beautiful. And now you're meant to go on that mission, okay? You have the support needed to get to where you need to go. I feel like this is a higher calling, and you made a vow to do this, and I feel like when this energy comes in, you guys will be going on your way to do what you came here to do, okay, as part of your mission and plan here in this incarnation. So that's amazing. Yeah, I'm getting like a King of Cups. King of Cups. What, I'm going to split the deck. What was it? Yeah. King of Cups and 9 of Swords. So this is past energies. All right, someone is in their feels and their emotions. It could be overindulging in substances, but they're feeling like they don't have access. They don't have the ability to move forward. Like this is like wounded warrior, defeated energy. Okay. Again, that's kind of the 5 of Pentacles. All right. This energy feels like they can't get to you. You've got them blocked. They're not able to move forward. They can't keep you from moving on to a new cycle. And they're stuck repeating the same lessons that they didn't learn with the karmic energies. Okay? Because we do have the Wheel of Fortune here. Okay, you are the High Priestess. So, you know, they came across a High Priestess, okay, and tried to interfere with whatever this High Priestess was called here to do. I feel like everything served a purpose here, okay? I feel like that is the note to take away from regarding this meeting. And this is you trusting and thriving, okay? At the end of the day, you're trusting and you're thriving. And everything that you're meant to experience here, you will experience, okay? So just have faith and trust that you are going in the right direction, okay? And I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. I kind of went a different direction with this today. There's a lot of karmic energies I was picking up, and I just needed a break from it. So here we are. This is the break. This is, you know, there's a little bit of it, but for the most part, it was really about what we have in common, what we're working through, where we're going, what we're doing. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Sending you lots of love. And I'll see you at 3 o'clock.